stuck in another shit roll. When it flush, I never know where I come up. One thing's for sure, your shit will not be with me.
Welcome to another installment of Dirty Diapers Podcast, cause the world
is full of shit.
Y'all know what it is. K-Trey,
TRUK,
and we are joined and privileged to and honored to have with us the man of the hour. Please introduce yourself, good sir.
RKOO, man, Ghetto Godfather. Blessed to be on here, Mike. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Thank you. It's our pleasure, honestly. I'm glad that I'm glad you accepted the invite, right?
It's all love, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We folk boys, man. You know what it is.
Yes. So, man.
Sir. Oh, congratulations on the show, man. Let me just say that. Let me get that out the way.
Right on.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the show. I love everything. You know, I love how we talked about it. And this should be a cartoon. Y'all, I'm putting that out there right now. This should be a cartoon right here.
Stay tuned.
Dirty Diapers Podcast. This should be a cartoon. We'll see.
Stay tuned.
We'll see. But again, congratulations. Very proud of y'all. I'm happy to be here.
Just trying to keep some motion, man.
Doug, what's up, baby?
Hey, live, we also are straight up from Above the Rest Barbershop, where you can come in here and get whatever you want. What's that address, brother?
1900
Oats
Boulevard, Oats
Drive.
One of them Boulevard.
Sweet.
127.
127. Hey, when I'm saying get all your hair necessities, whatever kind of
Braids, fades, eyebrows.
it's the men's beauty shop, right?
Eyebrows.
You know, to get the men well groomed, man, and you can have your beverage or two. You can get you some grub
taped up, you know what I'm saying?
while you wait or whatnot, man. Or if you just want to have some good intellectual stimuli, talk or whatever. It's man talking here, man. It's the barbershop, right?
For sure.
It's just Above the Rest. So we are privileged to be able to shoot from here too. So we definitely want to thank the owner. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to her doctor too. But Doug is the driving force of this thing. So we appreciate you, my brother.
For sure.
Rob, man,
Sir.
so it's such a pleasure to have you here. I got so much I want to talk about, but we're on a limited time, so I know we got to stick to something, right?
Got an open drinking hour, bro.
Because we can really go there, and I know we can.
You know we can, bro.
But first off, we want to congratulate you about the book you just dropped.
Thank you.
man.
Convicted at all costs.
Thank you.
Tell these people where they can find that at.
Well, Convicted at All Costs, and like I say, man, that book it's a memoir about the RKOO. It's real life. All events are actual, and they can get the book anywhere on Amazon. It's on Kindle. It's on ebook form. It's on paperback. It's on audio. It's exclusively sold on audio at the ACX distributors. But the book is really done well beyond what I anticipated, man.
Word?
It hit number 1 on Amazon for Amazon new releases.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man.
That's crazy.
Wow. Keep growing.
That was crazy. Because basically what happened was that I needed to get the story out because I lost so many people that were close to me in like a year's period of time. I lost my father in February last year. I lost my brother Eddie over 40 years in like April of last year. Shout out E-Bang. And I lost my sister a couple months ago in the wrong. And it's when pressures like that come on. I mean, it's really hard to describe, but it stays consistent in my life. That's the kind of life, that's kind of background, that's kind of environment that I come from in New York. It was always surrounded along those things. It's like Dallas gave me an opportunity to rebuild and redesign myself by giving me fresh opportunity, and with an excellent role model father in my old man, who's retired military, and showed me what it was to be a man. Because I came in here with nothing. I can say, bro, I shouldn't even be here. And that's why I take so much advantage of so many life choices that are presented. And it's like I don't understand how people don't understand how blessed and how privileged you are just to have the opportunity to do a thing. Because back, like I said, when I was a kid, man, it was bad, man. The gangs ran rapid, blackouts, violence, schooling wasn't important. It's a single family neighborhood. It was the 70s, and school wasn't anything, and there was no father household in the household, and T. Jones that was trying to do her best to keep it together, but hell, she didn't have no family support either. So it was just her, my sister, me in the Bronx, and her kinfolk died back to back. her mother, her father, my grandmother, her grandfather, and her sister died within a year's period of time. So it's crazy how life, reiterated itself or recycled itself along these lines. But what the book does, or what the book did, is that when I go through something that's dramatic, it doesn't down me. It ignites me.
Okay.
It pulls something out of me it grabs that inner spirit in me. Like a lot of people think that Rakoo's the bad guy. Rakoo's the good guy. Che is the real bad guy. Che is that piece of shit that comes from New York City that really doesn't give a fuck about nothing and nobody when it really comes down to the line. The other man, I had a bad temper. I got kicked out of the 3rd grade for fighting and beating up everybody, stealing and shit and all stuff right here. Bro, I went to Queens and I got initiated like it was crazy. It was crazy. But that's what caused me to get kicked out. Because I just did not care. I didn't care about myself. I damn sure didn't care about anybody else around me.
Love. Yeah.
Hell no, I didn't know how to love. Fucking love, nigga.
Yeah.
But when that entity, that opportunity of something different came in, when T. Jones sold everything, we moved to Texas. And we moved right there on 6-4, right on Ferguson. Been on Ferguson.
Shout out to the folk, man.
Folk block, nigga. I'm folk side all day. Fuck side Texas all day, every day. So with all that being said, she gave me this opportunity to go to school and see things differently. And old man was in the picture. Shout out old man. And show me what it's like to be a man. He's double retired, man. He's retired military and he's retired from working at the Parkland Hospital. So he showed me what it was to be a man to take care of his own responsibilities, to be there for your family, to provide. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it just changed the game. It just changed everything. Because of his example, I was able to raise my kids. You know what I mean? I understood what it was like to be a man so young. I was 19 and I had a son.
How was your son? Oh,
Well,
never mind.
He's 30-something.
Yeah.
And see, and that goes along with it. So you take the good and the bad, but this entity that Rakoo is, he is the voice of reason. He's the voice of logic. Man, y'all smoking good. He is the voice of logic. And he's the one that shows me how to be compassionate. Yeah, contact, give me your own listen right here. Yeah. Babe, you gotta come get me, babe. You ain't gotta come get me. You ain't gonna come pick me up, babe. I'm down the block. But it's that entity that came in and was showing Che that, no, there's a different way to do all this shit, bro. He's a being. He's a benevolent, loving, impassioned being, man, that loves to care about people. He loves to learn. He loves to do new things and be successful in life. He's the one that picks Che up in the morning. And, I talk about like 2 different things, but they're not 2 different things.
Right.
They're one. And that's when I say when I get ignited, that entity comes out. And that's what spit out this book.
Okay.
It spit out this book and it spit out a whole lot of things. It spit me out how to be a man and how to show me a whole lot of things in life that I would not know otherwise if I had things so easily. Right. If I didn't understand what opportunities were. I know I'm over talking a little bit, but that's what the book is.
There's no such. You the guest.
That's exactly what the book is. Convicted at All Costs, Rob V. Wade and the Way to Impossible. That's what the book is about. It's about overcoming life obstacles.
I got you.
And you got to stay disciplined in what you're doing because you don't understand what the end result is.
So that's a cuss word to a lot of people, though.
What's that?
Discipline.
Oh shit, man! You can't have a good life without discipline, bro.
Right. I'm just saying, we
Yo.
live in this. When you live in this society, you see it just
You
as
right.
well as I see it, right?
You're right.
And it's tough, and we all have our areas of opportunities for growth when it comes to discipline. Right?
Absolutely.
So it's not like no one is less or more human than the other. Like we're all human, man. But it takes. I think I learned maybe a few years ago, just going through things that I really changed my mindset and really approached life intentionally. At first, I was just living, right? Letting things just I thought about what I want to do and I just did what I want to do. Like it wasn't really an intention set. Like
Going through emotions.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and so it got to a point where it's like, nah, the reason stuff is happening to you because you're not going for nothing. Like you living, you alive, but you ain't living, right? Like
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
and I was like just going with the flow, being real cool head Luke, you know what I mean? And it was like, nah, you know what? Now let me go grab some shit. Like I want this, so then let me go grab it. And I grabbed it, and I was like, okay. Man,
But what did it cost you to get it?
There's always a sacrifice, right? So there's always and then that's the other thing I had to learn how to weigh shit out. Like, what am I willing to give up for something I say I want?
You gotta go get it.
And then once I actually, because some of the things have changed. Like I thought I wanted it, and then when it came to what I had to give up to get it, I was like, I don't want it that bad. Certain things that would happen like that. In my mind, in the beginning, I thought, but some of that was due to my immaturity.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I was wanting things in a childlike mindset. I had to grow up and become, like I said, a man mentally first, so that I could walk that walk.
Okay.
Right. And so it had some of those things that I thought I wanted that, and they weren't worth the sacrifice. Then other things I was like, yeah, you tripping by not sacrificing to get this. Like, okay, you tripping. What you been waiting on?
Let me ask you something. My bad. You want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Let me ask you something. Do you have, for me, I'll speak as me. When I wake up in the morning, I have a supreme goal. A supreme goal right now, it comes in cycles. One of the supreme goals most recently was getting this book out and then doing the audio for it and all the stuff right here. Another supreme goal that I have right now is financially. I'm about to put my family in a state of financial well-being that I can walk away from everything and everybody's taken care of. That's my overall purpose when I wake up right now. That's the next step of transition that I'm in right now.
Okay.
So when I sleep, I know right now, because of the disciplines that I have, that my ideas that come to me in my sleep are the steps that need to be taken to reach to that ultimate goal. And I don't let anything come between them. I've learned that. I've learned that, most of the time throughout life, it's like when I did try to shun us, like I was young, dumb, full of cum, like as they say back in the day, boy, just wake up and I would go. But it was without purpose. It was without merit. It was just like I woke up, I want something, I'm gonna get it. And it led to a lifestyle that really wasn't conducive to being a married man, to being a father and all the stuff right here.
Yes.
It was more of a lifestyle of, living that gangster type life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what, yes.
And so it had me so bad that, although I still had a job, I'd wake up early in the morning full of anger, full of dissatisfaction with myself because I'm not achieving anything in life. I'm just kind of walking in that circle, going around in a circle without a goal, without a plan.
Yeah.
So I'd wake up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I have me some Seagram 7 and green tea, bro.
Wow.
Before I even hit the road, man. Before I even wake up and go to work, bro. Seagram 7 green tea, and I'm jamming. You're all I need.
Yeah, Method Man and Mary or the original?
Yeah. No, Method Man and Mary, not the original.
Okay.
Not the
Night
Supreme.
Street Morning?
Yeah.
Talk to me. Talk back.
Yeah, I had my headphones on because I would just wake up and I would just be so mad. It's like, no, my life just can't be.
Woke up with a chip every day.
Yeah. And it's like, I got to go to this job, I got to work this job because I know I got to feed the kids, I got to pay the bills, I got to take care of this, that, and the other. But hell, I want something else in life. So I would always wake up mad, and I would not listen to my dreams. That the information would come to me as I'm sleeping. Once I started understanding, and it's a big part in this world that really took place for me, that's not mentioned in the book, and I probably have to write another one. I don't want to write another fucking book.
To it.
I don't want to write another fucking book. I'm tired of writing books.
Netflix is out, they got TV out, like you can do all kinds of other things, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a book, maybe it's a script you need to write.
Maybe, I don't know. But based on the success of this thing, you probably have to follow up with it. But it's called Right Knowledge, Right Wisdom, Right Overstanding, taught by Dr. Malachi Z. York, that came in my life in the early 90s.
Right
and it changed
knowledge,
everything.
right wisdom, right understanding.
Overstanding.
Yeah,
HTM.
Okay.
All right, wisdom, knowledge, all the stuff. And the brother Pharaoh, bless me, he came to my doorstep on 6'4". Bro, and this is when it was wide open. I don't even know how he got there, to be honest with you. I don't remember the first interaction. But on Great Cliff, we had an apartment on Great Cliff, me and Babe, and every weekend, everybody would be over there. Weekend, weekdays, whatever that. We playing dominoes, we smoking weed, we everything that you do, and then we get ready and then we go out into the night. And she take her homegirls, pregame, and our homeboys, and then we meet back up in the morning and see what it is. But Pharaoh came to my door that night. Pharaoh, Jaws, and a guy named Paul. They came to my door that night while we in the middle of doing our thing. And he's like, yo, can I speak to Che? And I think my little brother answered the door or whatever. Shout out Phil. And he's like, yo, you know this nigga?
Phil for real. Big Phil, you know what I'm saying? Big Phil now, you know what I'm saying?
Bionic Phil, nigga.
Yeah, bionic Phil, yeah.
But I think it was him, and you know, they asked for my clearance to let dude in or whatever, and I was like, yeah, come on. And he took me from this table. I was at the table and we was doing our thing, such and so and so, and I grabbed him, deep up, and he just dipped down in me, and he was like, "Say, can I talk to you for a minute?" And you know Pharaoh, man. Do you know Pharaoh? Pharaoh the Don is
Big Pharaoh.
Big Pharaoh, bro. He's about a good 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
Not a small man at all by any stature. Has a beautiful spirit and an intellect that is just divine. And he came to me and he's like, "You mind if I talk to you for a minute?" And I walked away from the game, and then he just started dropping bombs on the porch, bomb after bomb after bomb about life, about your continuation, about Malachi, about the spirit, and the whole nine. And it was just hitting me. And that's part of the book that I didn't get to talk about. And that's really what opened up Rakoo. This is where Rakoo comes into the picture. You know what I mean? And it changed everything. It changed my view on life. It changed my life about what it is to chase down your goals, what it is to have goals, to what it is to be divine, what it is to line yourselves up.
Yes.
And the chakras and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And this is where the disciplines of life came in. And if you understand the disciplines, if you understand the nature of life, then you understand that everything in this life you ask for, you get. What you don't understand is that you don't get the information. When the information comes, you don't know how to react to the information. You may be frustrated. You may don't want to do it. You know that you need to do it, but you don't want to do it because it's going to be hard. It's going to be like, ugh, when you thinking about how people think about your move, whatever. I made moves, man, that had my whole team confused. They was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, man, don't smoke me no more. I ain't smoking no more, bro. I ain't drinking no more, bro. I'm going to class. Why don't y'all come to class with me real quick, man? And they came to class and they was dropping bombshells about aliens and all this stuff right here. The real shit that comes from the actual books that were written long before we got here. This is where the Bible comes from. I ain't gonna get into all that. But it was just absolutely mind-blowing knowledge. Yeah. And if your mind was open to it, if you had the thought process, you could receive it. But if you don't have that thought process, if you're not open up to it at that moment, everything that man is doing right then, right there, that's crazy, bro. This nigga done lost his damn mind. You know what I mean? But now, you know, everybody's talking about aliens. Hell, I was talking about this shit 20 years ago.
Right.
20, 30 years, I was talking about that shit in the early 90s.
Right.
Everything we're talking about now, I'm bored with, bro.
Right.
I'm bored with. Man, that nigga was right about that shit. You know, I'm just saying, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about being open and ready to take the opportunities that you're ready to take when you ask for them. That's what I'm saying. If you ask for everything in this world, you get it. You just don't understand as to how to use it when you get the information.
Right.
So that's what the whole HTM is. That's the book that really changed my life, or the part of my life that really changed my life that I didn't get to touch on in the book that I probably have to write another fucking book.
Yeah. Why you say it like that, man?
Bro,
that
you know,
excites you.
Bro,
do
you know the disciplines of writing a book, bro?
I do not.
Oh my God.
I used to write raps. You know what I'm saying? And so if you put them all together, you make up a book, right? Because it's still my story. But nah, I wrote raps,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Verses and shit.
Bro, I can do raps all day long. I can write verses all day long.
Right.
I ain't the shit. Spit it out, get it out. You know?
Right.
But to write a fucking book.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. I understand why writers stay slush-faced, bro. I understand why they stay drinking all this shit right there, but I had to get the shit out, bro. I had to.
How did you feel after you released?
It was like an enormous
not even before
shit.
you released it, but just soon as it was completed, when you said the end.
When I wrote those final words in there.
Yes, how did you feel when you put it, when you said, okay?
Bro, it was like a gravitational rock boulder off my shoulders on the floor, and I was floating up. And it was just something divine, bro. It was something beautiful.
Yeah.
A life goal has been achieved.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what happens after.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
But what was the discipline was get this book out. The ignition was the deaths of people that I love who didn't get the opportunity to read this book.
Yeah.
And putting their story out there, putting my manifestation in it, and understanding that my time here is limited.
Right.
All of our time here is limited.
Right.
I'm a grandfather now. And that's crazy for me to even say and even talk about, you know what I mean? But right now, my granddaughter will be able to go back and read the words of her grandfather who went through some of the most horrific shit in his life, including having to deal with this judge or this DA, Henry Wade or whatever, and overcame all of it.
Yes.
Let her use that book. My words are left. I can't read my old man's words. I can't read the book of Rona. I can't read the book of Eddie. I can't read
family that you know of, that you're aware of.
Absolutely. I can't read the book of my mother. I can't read the book of any other descendants of them from myself. This is why this book had to be
what
written.
makes it major, man. That's
It's something, bro. So, like I said, you just can't turn around and just drop a book like this. You can't. You gotta really break this shit down. And if you gotta write the book, you gotta be all out, bro. You can't sugarcoat shit. And I got a lot of shit that's in the book, especially in the first 3 or 4 chapters talking about New York, that I am wide open, ass up. I like fuck, vulnerable type shit, bro. Yeah. But I think that's what really gravitated the people towards the book, because this man, the guy you're looking at right now, you couldn't imagine him being in those type of circumstances. Mm-hmm. But those circumstances create the type of guy that you're looking at right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It was not for those circumstances.
I couldn't be the guy that I am.
Absolutely.
I couldn't be the guy that I am.
That's every individual in life. Do you agree or no?
No.
So you think that people are who they are at this point, and their circumstances didn't have anything to do with who they are today?
Okay, that's a balanced question. Let me take it twofold. I think people are who they are based upon what they do, right? Mm-hmm. So their circumstances can be whatever circumstance there is, and they can just not move and still stay where they are, and they still be who they are. It's not their circumstances, it's their mind condition that's keeping them right there. Right now, if they decide to leave it alone, to let all the circumstances work everything out, and they stay like this in life and be safe behind a closed door, behind whatever, guardianship, whatever they have that's around them, that's been providing for them all this time, if they start to stay like that, they're not going to change, and they are who they are. Yeah, sure. But they can actually be much more than what they are if they take on the direct conflicts that life brings to them, because it's what they're asking for. And that's what people don't understand. What you're asking for, you get, and you only get by going through conflict. The conflict is what brings out the divine in you. Mm-hmm. That's what allows you to maturate. It silences the mind.
So, question.
Yeah, sure. I'm my bad, bro.
Is it? No, you good. You good. Because I like the back and forth. So, would it not be the same? Like, this is what I'm saying. I just told somebody this, and I say this often, right? Mm-hmm. We got 2 choices. You either gonna grow up or you're gonna grow old.
You're gonna go both.
Well, no. Yes, technically yes, but the saying means that you're learning from your mistakes and you're doing different things. You're adulting, or your age is changing and you're still doing the stuff.
And your mind is still the same.
Exactly. That's what you were just saying, right? So I know plenty of people on both sides of it, right?
Exactly.
I myself have been on both sides of that at some point, and it's still in some aspects of life, because we all are still children.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I wake up learning every day, bro. I do Spanish lessons every day. I do French lessons every day. I wake up punching numbers every day.
I'm adulting. I'm an adult. I take care of myself. I provide, what I need. But there's still a kid inside of me, right? Mm-hmm. That likes to have fun, that enjoys learning new stuff, like enjoys challenges. Like it's just a kid in me, right? Sure. So but I choose to grow up. Right, not just not to let that kid dictate my actions is what I'm saying. I chose to step into my man role. That's a choice that boys have to make.
Indeed, it separates boys from men. I understand what you're saying. So I'm grasping the definition of growing up just differently from what you're saying. Yeah. But I understand what you're trying to get to.
All I mean is maturing versus turning the new
adulting is
the same.
I like that adulting concept. Yeah, I get it. And being an adult requires that you meet challenges. Mm-hmm. Like you're on this fitness goal, right?
Yeah.
Your challenge is to whatever fitness goal that you have for yourself and all the stuff right here. But your challenge every day is to wake up and understand that what is in your head, you wake up because you know. You already told me, like, oh yeah, I know I ate this, so now I got to do the watermelon, and I got to do the fruit tomorrow. This is what your mind is telling you exactly what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Now, whether or not you do that or not,
right, is
a difference between a man and a boy.
Right,
a boy will hear those noises and knows what he has to do, and decide to, I'm just going, you know what, and look for the first excuse for the way out. Oh man, I think overslept a little bit. Oh, I got to help my somebody with something else. Ah, man, I wish I could have done it, but the excuses will come out. Yep. You know what I mean? As a man, it doesn't matter what came along the line. Yeah. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck the mind said I had to do. That's the mind.
Because that's basically you telling yourself.
Yeah, well, it's your divine talking to you. We can talk about that later.
Absolutely.
But and your divine is talking to you. What you're gonna get to is, as long as you're taking those steps every day that your mind is telling you to take, you will eventually be somewhere that you thought that you wouldn't be yet. And your goal will be
Say
accomplished.
that again. Hold on.
Where
Hold
you
on.
thought-
He slipped that in there kind of fat. Hold on. We go. Yeah, run that back. Now. Yeah, say now what now?
You follow your mind discipline, you're going to eventually end up where you never thought that you would be. Because you didn't think about that. You're thinking about the health benefits of losing weight. But what happens with your heart? Your heart becomes healthier. Your mindset becomes different.
Yes.
You start inviting different people who have the exact same goals and ideas in your life.
Right.
They'll open up channels for you that you weren't even thinking about.
Right.
Because you followed that man line of discipline.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That man line of discipline will allow you to open up the doors to get to where you didn't think that you were going, where you thought you wanted to be. And you end up being in some place that's much better than what you thought.
What you thought. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because your mind is telling you,
You need to think big.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
You're thinking small. You're thinking too small.
bro, I never thought I would be a college graduate. Matter of fact, going to college was not on my mind. Well, nigga, I was going to go say, man, let me get this degree, high school diploma, so I can go into the Marines, so I can kill some people. That's Che. That's Che all day long, bro. That is Che all day long. I was ready to go to Marines and do some killing, bro. No bullshit. This nigga was an animal, bro. He was not right. I was not right in my head. But what happens
You
is that
came up out that concrete jungle though.
there's a different way of being. It's a different way of thinking, bro. And that wouldn't have been the right path for me either. But anywho, well, hell, I don't know. I don't know.
Say the path that you took was the path for you. That's the only way to look at that. That's what I'm saying. We can try to get. That's all I'm saying is like wherever anybody is absolutely where they're supposed to be.
You think everything's predestined?
I know, no. What I think is that the choices that we make dictate. So
Dictate where you are.
absolutely,
Yeah.
we are what we think we are.
No, I don't think so.
I don't agree with
So
that.
okay, so here's what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is just like I'm only going. Okay, I'm gonna attract who I am, not who I want.
Continue. I'm listening.
I use this example all the time, but I can
Okay.
use it. But Cliff couldn't get Clara if he wasn't Cliff. Clara couldn't get Cliff.
We talking about the Hustables?
Yeah, they couldn't
Okay.
sustain each other if they because they were looking exactly for the other. Like that's who I want, and that is who she really is. It's not a fake. It's not a fraud. That's who she is, and that's who I want. And that's who he naturally is. So it's nothing for us to continue. Even though I know it's a hypothetical
No, it's
TV
good.
show, right?
I see where you're going.
But it works because their energies were walking in their real authenticity that brought them
Nice.
together.
Okay. Yeah. Now that I can do. I don't think they were looking for each other. I think the energies, like you just said, their energies matched and they were drawn to each other. Okay.
Right.
That's that's a beautiful life
But
example.
they attracted who they already were. They attracted each other because of who he was. She liked the smart, witty guy that can make her laugh and that was goal driven and oriented and knew how to be a man, treated her well and all that. That's who she liked. That's the type
I think
of
that's
man
what
she-
all women like.
Okay, well, Cliff was, but there's more than just Cliff out there, and Cliff was
Right. I think all women like that. Yeah, you just named the attributes every man should have.
facts.
Yeah. So I think all women like that. You know what I mean? But what attracted Cliff to Claire?
Absolutely, the same. Like what did right? She was
I-
intelligent,
Okay, I got to use it like this.
carried herself like a lady.
Sure, absolutely. Beautiful woman, the whole nine,
Beautiful.
intellects, going to the same school.
Right,
Probably
and
had the
she
same life
was
goals.
disciplined. She wasn't loose. She didn't carry herself in no kind of loose way. From what,
I don't know. Claire could have been a hoe in college.
From what?
You don't know.
Well, we only going off the depiction of the show.
Hell, nigga, listen, hell, nigga.
And they was together
we can have some
since
fun
they
with
was
that.
little, right?
Oh, we can have
Well,
some
the
fun
thing
with
is,
that.
they had been knowing each other forever. She was, they went to, they
I
was,
say-
but you're right though.
Yeah.
He went to one college. She was.
Say, man, nigga, Claire could have been a hoe for all you know, bro. You trying to straighten her shit up when she got around Cliff. You don't know. No, well, hey, listen. I like this. I see where you're going with that.
She still did it.
I got you.
Even if she was low in college, she still wound up getting. She had her fun, and when she got serious,
Boom.
it was what it was.
Oh, that's over.
Now
Absolutely. Same
see,
thing.
this is where you have to be into yourself, bro. You have to know who you are,
you are.
right?
That's right.
And this is the only thing that really, I keep 100 with you. This is how I met Felicia. We was kids. I was a teenager. She's a teenager, and we went out on the first date or whatever. In the book, it explains to you how life. I call it quantum atlas. Quantum atlas is when you want something that you really didn't know that you wanted, but really deep down in your heart, you know life knows what you want.
Yes.
But it makes its way to make sure that you actually come in contact with it. Now, once you get in contact with it, what you do with it is on you.
Yes.
Now, but then that's what I call quantum atlas.
Okay.
So it'll force you to intersect in what you really have in your gut, in your heart, and all stuff right here. Felicia was always in my life since I stepped foot in Texas. Had no idea about that. And we didn't find out about this until, of course, years later. When I first started playing football, I played at St. Bernard's. It's a little private school, and we went up to the championship. You remember me telling this story on the podcast?
Yeah. Earthward as fuck. What up, boys?
Yeah. So I'm playing at St. Bernard's, and we end up going to the championship over that crazy ass play. I told you I caught that ball and shit. Don't throw that fucking ball, bro. So anyway, we make the championship. We end up playing in the Gopher Bowl. The Gopher Bowl's in Grand Prairie, right? It's at South Grand Prairie. Felicia went to South Grand Prairie High School or elementary or whatever. Yeah, elementary school, middle school, whatever.
Yeah.
She went to that school. We ended up coming in and playing football again in Dallas, playing at Brian Adams. We the championship team, whatever. And our team just gets decimated my senior year by injuries. First we'll, district by district champs, and then we go 8-2, miss the playoffs. How? I don't know. But my senior year, our whole team was decimated with injuries, and we didn't come around till our final game, and we blew Skyline's ass out the water. Beat the brakes off the motherfuckers, nigga. Hell Cougars, nigga. Yeah. So we beat the brakes off them motherfuckers. Police goes to motherfucking me Raiders High School. Skyline High School. I go to my best friend's house, do rap artists and all that stuff right here. And Fred at the time, who's his next door neighbor?
Felicia.
Boom.
Interesting.
So she has always been in the picture since I've been in Texas. Mm-hmm. I didn't come back to ask her a date till I was a freshman in college. And actually it was my senior year in high school. But I came back from a visitation or something like that, and I told my homegirl, say, man, I need a date. Hook me up with some ass. I need some ass. Yeah. She called Felicia. I come down here to get some ass, and come on, keep it moving, nigga. All right? She called Felicia. Yeah. And it turned into something completely different. Beautiful. Bro, we did that. We all met at Club Countach. She brought her homegirls out there. I brought my homeboys, we did what we did, and we out there dancing and something right here. I remember the song itself. The song was Superwoman. Cheryl Pepsi Riley, I think her name was. We danced to Superwoman. Bro, and back in the day, you used to dip them back in the day, niggas. Started rolling, whole nigga. All that back dipping out, and it was something different. Something sparked right there.
Okay.
Something sparked right there. So we went out for the next date, and we was at the park. Where's everybody go after the football games? I forget. Castle in the Park, I think. Okay. Castleview Park. Yeah. And it's just me and her. I'm sipping my Cisco, or was it Mad Dog, one or two, and she's sipping her Strawberry Hill. And when you get into a zone, we just Boone's phone. When you get in that zone and you're talking and you just kind of space out, and we just sitting there on the porch, and we just under the whatever the park thing is, and we talking, and then boom, I saw her, bro. I saw all of her.
Yeah, I got you.
I saw all of her. It doesn't matter.
That's a special moment,
bro. And I saw everything that she had been through. I saw her pain. I saw her hurt. I saw her disappointments in life without her saying a word. I just saw it, and I told her I saw it. I see you. When you see that shit in the movies, when they say I see you, and all that, bro, that shit is real, bro. I saw that girl. I saw all of her. Okay. And you can only see that shit if you're in line with yourself.
Yes.
You gotta come from someplace bad to understand something good when you see it. You know what I mean? She saw something in me, I saw something in her, and we saw each other. You know what I mean? I wasn't the nicest guy on the planet and all the stuff right here, but she saw that guy that's in me that's developed right now. She saw that instinct, she saw that spirit, and we've been running ever since, bro. Been running ever since. So that shit, when it comes to Claire and Cliff Huxtable and all that shit right here, it's so-and-so.
You just described the same exact thing.
It's a symmetry. You have to have a symmetry. You may not know that you're looking for each other, but once that quantum atlas comes together to where those points intersect, they'll know it.
Right.
But you got to know yourself first.
That's what I was about to say. You were you being who you were is how you even got in the position to meet your now wife, man.
30-some odd years, 35 years, bro.
You met her that way if you were some other version of yourself.
And she put me through tests too. I mean, and they were just simple tests.
Yeah.
They were just simple tests. Like, I'm not gonna say the real one.
You can't just get diapers. We already know. I mean,
she been with me for 35 years.
So she ain't going nowhere now.
Look, out of all the stories you have said,
well, you know, she's my heart. You know
I
what it is, man.
doubt if she leaves you behind.
Yeah, she'll know. She just
So let
scratched
it
her head.
roll.
So it is what it is. We just finished that dance, or one of the dances that we had, the day at Kuntash, and she looked me dead in my eyes. She's like, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to make love to you." And she told her friend, "Okay, let's go." If I'd answered that question any way different, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you said make love.
I want to make love. That's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want to do. She stood right there. We boom, boom, boom. We was off the dance floor. She looked at me. I looked at her. She said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to make love to you." Okay. She told her friend, so. Boom, we was gone.
Yeah.
We out, and we did what we did. If I answered that question any way different, I don't know, maybe we go out to dinner. I want to hold your hand and maybe take a, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do right now? I don't know. Just gonna hang out with the boys. If I said anything like that, bro, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. And she gives me those honesty quizzes every so often, even like right now to this day, and that's what makes the shit right. She keeps me straight, bro. She keeps me tight. That's my right-hand man. That's my road dog, bro. And it is what it is.
So you married your best friend?
Not really. She became my best friend. I didn't marry her as my best friend. I didn't know that at the time.
Right. Okay. But
I didn't know that.
okay. So, but I'm saying now. My statement is for right now. You married to your best friend?
That is my motherfucker, bro. I don't know how to breathe without her, bro.
That's what's up, man.
I don't know how to breathe without her, bro.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
It is what it is, man. She earned it. I didn't give this shit to nobody, and that's what you got to learn that shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Your feelings are special. Mm-hmm. Your feelings are powerful. Mm-hmm. Your feelings make you who and what you are. She had to earn every bit of this shit right along the way. Because they'll tell you, I had a cutoff button that was quick, nigga. Fuck you, I'm out. Fuck you. Yeah, I remember say, bro, when I say we used to shake that 6-4 apartment complex, bro, it was fuck you, bitch. Nigga, fuck you. Yeah, blah, blah. And we would go sick, but that's the melding. Yeah. That's the fucking, it was animalistic. Never ever touched each other.
Right.
We never ever physically got touched on you. It was words only. And
you hit walls and everything else but her.
And I gotta go.
Yeah.
And shit, nigga, I got to go. I got to go. And word is bond to this day. I can tell this story because, hell, Eddie was there. Eddie told her the story. But, I can be mad as I want at it and all stuff right here, but ain't nothing gonna pop up with nobody else, bro. That's just the way it is. I don't understand. Well, I'm glad it's like that. But hell, nigga, we had a big ass argument. Blowout argument, nigga. Shaking the walls and everything. The whole nine and all stuff right there. I didn't write about something. I don't know. I forget. And the nigga...
I was in the right about something.
Yeah, I forget. I forget. I was right about something.
Right about it.
We talking about decades ago, bro.
Right,
you know what I mean?
But go ahead.
So the boys come to get me, man. We ended up going to the strip club down there off of Greenville or whatever. Bitches shaking rump asses, sex assholes. You know what I mean? Whole nine. And there's one broad, just say, man, nigga, flawless, head to toe, Hispanic, like white with green eyes and all this shit, right? Mm-hmm. She was on your boy or something tough, and it wasn't just for being a stripper. You know what I mean? It was like, say, man, that bitch wanted to, come on, nigga, let's go. And Eddie was sat right there. And Eddie told her this story. Like, nah, give me another drink. Nah, give me another drink. Nah. Like I say, my feelings are not fake, bro. Mm-hmm. You got to earn this shit, man. Mm-hmm. You got to earn this shit every step of the fucking way, or it doesn't work.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how pissed off I am. I ain't gonna run and just fuck somebody else just because I'm mad.
Yeah.
That's just, no.
Right.
It doesn't work like that.
Right.
Bitch, you gotta earn these levels of love, bro.
Absolutely.
You gotta earn respect. You gotta earn trust. You gotta earn honor. You gotta earn love.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And she's earned all that, bro. She's earned all that. So and this is over time. It doesn't just come in. Mm-hmm. So like I said, I just didn't marry my best friend right from jump. She became my best friend.
So
she became my girl, man.
What you're describing is getting rarer and rarer and maybe I'm looking through different lenses, right? But it seems in this day and time, like most, let me not say that because I can't. A lot of women I encounter, whether I just talk friends, platonic, strictly platonic, or if it's like an interest, right? Like, extremely dismissive.
What do you mean?
Quick to this.
Like, quick to be like
They don't like you or something?
That's what I feel. I'm like, oh damn, I must not be as cool as I
What you talking
thought.
about?
That's what I said. I said, or maybe not just to her, but I think what I'm saying is that they quick to just go to the next. Like, you did something like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? Quick.
They have no gravity about them.
Yes, like so. Then, like for the most part, for a man, like say, looking for loyalty and respect and like the things that we require, right? It's like I'm cool with you just showing me who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I still won't, but I won't choose that to be like that. Ain't something I'm gonna choose.
Well, I gotta say it like this, bro. I don't understand. I don't want to be out here again, so I really don't understand what y'all's competition is. Well, not you. I know you.
I'm the only
Well,
one
you,
here.
yeah.
Y'all both man. Man.
Hey, you see, yo habla español también.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
So they both are married to Latino women, right?
yeah,
So
and I just told
like-
him,
that's
but
like-
I speak Spanish too.
See, but he's
Yeah, what he did say.
Yeah, but
yeah.
and again, I wasn't looking. I don't. You say, man, listen. I think this generation is too social media based.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much
It's a
non-authentic
microwavable society. Yeah, it's microwave.
Yeah,
microwave.
Yeah, you
A lot
got.
of it don't got no seasoning.
No, I can't believe they didn't even slow. They slow dance no more. Don't even y'all slow dancing. Y'all still slow dance.
I will.
I don't know.
That's the only way I like to dance. That's really the only way I got a groove about
haven't
myself. You know, because we
seen
was like,
That's
you know,
crazy.
We grew up thugging a lot. Like,
Bro,
so it
that's
was like
crazy.
dancing wasn't the thing, but you know, we had a little.
We was
two-step
thugs
thing.
too, but hell, you get on that dance
Two-step
floor.
with a lady. That's what I'm saying. Well, I had the two-step forever, right? But like dancing, yeah, the little two-step, we got a little two-step. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, and she can be right there, and it's just two steps. We finna take it all through this whole song. We may do it in circles. We may do it
Like,
close enough.
in
It's
my
just two-step.
time,
We didn't two-step. Nigga, I was
Oh, you knew how to do stuff.
Oh, yeah, bro. Go
in
ahead.
terms of like clubbing,
Mhm.
I haven't seen slow dancing and
Bro,
But that's how we grew up, though, clubbing.
we would make
At the end of the
sure.
night, yeah, half
Yeah.
party, yeah.
Yeah.
Slow jam gonna come on.
Bro, we wait for that killer moment.
Come here.
The DJ, say, man, DJ, you need to slow this bitch down. I'm trying to get to this girl right here. I'm trying to put some words in her ear. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to make her feel me so she knows how I'm feeling. You know
I
what I mean?
haven't seen that since.
Yeah, that's not the.
See, that's crazy.
But then, okay. So bring it. Okay. Ooh, that's.
So
So
that's
that's the crazy part. That is a shared responsibility on both genders.
What do you mean?
Like men forgot how to, or the art of courting and really getting at a female, like letting her know you interested in the real way, has been lost in the sauce in this generation, right? So you got some. I'm not saying that nobody don't do it. I'm saying, but the majority that ain't the game, right? But and it's because also what's being put out, what's being accepted by the women is not that.
Let me ask you something. I think my generation is just slightly different
Yeah.
because men were required to do certain things. Like, you go to a club, you ask that woman to dance. You got to work up the nerve to ask that woman to dance, whatever the woman it is that you dance. And when you dance with it, then you got to talk to her. You got to put some game in her, and then you got to call her and you got to talk to her on the phone. You know what I mean? You got to talk on the phone. There wasn't no text messages. So she ain't got to assume how you feeling. I'm telling you exactly what's on my mind. You know what I mean? I had to write letters, and me and Fleece had to write letters because we was long distance or whatever.
Right.
So a lot of that shit is lost. Like I say, lost in the technology game, and much less. I got to put it out there like this too. I think men are too much in their feelings. Back in my day, in order to be a Go ahead.
They raised by their women, their mamas.
Boom, here we go. Let's get it.
Let's
I was
get
raised
it,
by a
man.
single mama too. But listen, this is what
Were
I'm
you
saying.
though?
Yes, I was. Let me tell you about it. Let me get to it. So with all that being said,
You know you said earlier on the show
Yeah,
that
with
your
old
dad
man.
taught you how to be a man.
taught me exactly how to be a man. And by imagery of being there. Now let me keep it going. Let me keep it going.
Talk about it.
What happens is that when you have being raised in this society, once they came out with that
Yes.
you can't hit your kid with the belt thing, you can't whoop your kid and all that shit right there. Just a single family mama, man, you go ahead and go ahead and talk crazy. Go ahead and talk crazy.
Bow.
Go ahead and talk. Bow.
Yeah. I done had-
Ass, cords, didn't matter if the man was
My
there or
lips
not.
so big, y'all wanna know my lips so big. For a couple of times, I said something I shouldn't have said,
Yeah.
or I talked out of turn, or my voice raised a little too much, or it had a little bit too much bass in it. Like I was
Hey, that bass
going
out
to
the
prove
voice,
it,
boy.
right? I didn't even know. I just, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, tell you, it was a pleasure having you. We got to get you back on here, brother. I thank you.
We're
It was
gonna
a
do a
pleasure.
part two.
Y'all check out the motherfucking book. Go get that book, Robert's Weight.
Wicked Outcasts, Rob V. Wade, Audible, Animal, Google the shit, you'll find it.
Nerd Diamonds Podcast, because the world,
It's full of shit.
we out.
Stuck in another shit bowl. When it flush, I never know where I come up. One thing's for sure, your shit will not be with me.